Welcome back, and it's like that, bitch. We finna get into this interview. It's old, but I really wanted to check it out because I seen a clip on I think it was Twitter or it was Instagram, one of them two, and I really wanted to see what the fuck she was saying. So we finna get into Coco Jones on the Shannon Sharp little show, Club Shay Shay.
This rumor that was going on about you and Donovan Mitchell.
What rumor?
I mean, y'all showed up at the car. I mean, you said it wasn't nothing, but I think it's odd holding hands, dressed alike, going to an Usher concert. I'm just saying, it could have been innocent.
Yo,
but normally most people don't show up at the concert holding hands, dressed alike.
Dressed alike? That's hilarious. You know what? I love the internet because they definitely clock my tea. I love that. You know, it's little spies everywhere. I feel like I'm in like a detective movie. But you know what? I'm happy, and I will say, my music is the outlet that I use to tell most of my stories and my truth, and some things I keep for myself because this is my life too. But yeah, I say some things and you can hear it in my album.
Can I ask you this? Dating, are you a public? I mean, obviously you're a public figure. Yeah. But are you private? Because a lot of times, you know, they date, they're public figures, and they date, they do everything publicly. But do you like having privacy? Do you like having some anonymity, like some secrecy to Coco?
I think secrecy is not what I prefer. I don't want to ever feel like I have to be somebody's secret. I don't want to make anybody feel like they're mine. I think for me, I'm trying to protect myself. Right. And I'm trying to protect, you know, my family and whoever I love. And so, yeah, I am more private. Also, I just feel like I give so much. Right. I work so hard, and I will always do my part on the business side, on the Coco side, on the singing side, on the acting side. So why do I also have to give y'all, you know, something that is sacred to me when I give so much on that side, you know? Yeah. I just feel like it has to be balanced. Otherwise, it's not fair. Then what do I get from me? Right. You know?
How's it dating a celebrity? Because you're a celebrity. Obviously, if you date somebody. Let me ask you this before we get to that part. Could you date someone that's not a celebrity?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, I don't really like the celebrity lifestyle myself. So to be with somebody that was more normal would never have been, you know, like an issue to me. It has never been like an issue to me. I think for me, what's always been important is, okay, yeah, you do your big one there. I do my big one there, whatever field, public, not public, whatever. Right. But I want to feel seen and heard as Courtney. I don't want to feel like there's any other motive to being with me. If I walk away from all of that, are you cool with that? You know, I don't want to feel like I have to be on, because I have one.
First of all, it's not like that for bitches. It's not the same for bitches. It's really not the same for bitches. It's a whole other story for men. Men have to actually live with that. They have to actually deal with that. That's a consequence for men. When a man turn his back on his career and things like that, that's something that he actually got to deal with. A woman, they gonna pick you up broke, sick, and everything else.
Job. Right. And so I want to feel seen and understood, and I want to feel like, you know, I'm with somebody else who's normal as well, and we just happen to do whatever our fields are. So that's always been what's important to me, not whether you're relevant or not.
What's the best place to take Coco on a first date?
The best place to take me on a first date. I'm going to be asking a lot of questions. So quiet.
Well, it definitely can't be the movies because you. Step up.
I would never want to sit by a complete stranger.
Okay. Dinner?
I would say dinner. Okay. I think it would be dinner because, one, I do like me a good food and a good meal and a good glass of wine. Okay. But also, it's
quiet ambiance and that. Yeah, nice, quiet, dimly lit.
Yeah, I love candles too. Yeah, I like a good.
So it's like more one-on-one. Everybody ain't in your business. Like, is that Coco?
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely like to be secluded, and to also, I don't want it to be like a group thing. I want to see who you are. Bye.
So one-on-one, you don't want no double date?
No, what? Okay. For a first date?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to deal with that. Because then also, if I bring my homegirl and she dating somebody, now I got to hear him to clock his tea, and it's too much going on. I can't be Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, just focus.
Just
one-on-one.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. 50-50. Where are you on the 50-50 relationship? It's always interesting to hear. We had Cheryl, and Cheryl's like, man is the head of the house. I don't care who I am. I don't care what I make. He's the head of the house. Breadwinner, no breadwinner, man, head of the house. It's interesting to hear women younger, I guess y'all millennials, maybe y'all Gen Z, I don't whatever you. But where are you on this?
So my opinion, to me, is that I feel like women have it harder hormonally. I mean, in the world, in all the ways.
Okay.
And so a man will never feel internally what I feel, you know? They're just living their life like it's golden. Love that for you.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like it could never really be equal because we both ain't going through the same challenges. Take the job out of it, you know? Yeah, so for me, I don't know. I think there would have to be some compensation on both things. I also feel like who's taking care of the house if everybody's going to work? Like, what are the choices? I feel like it may not be completely equal when it comes to the finances. But wherever that yin and yang needs to come in, like, I don't want to feel like I have to work and clean and cook and be hot and want to be sexy. Like, come on now. Like, what's going on? That's just not fair. Right. Maybe in a numbers way we're split.
First thing I want to say is don't trust no bitch who bottom lip don't move when they talking. That's one. Two, she sound dumb. For one, when you with somebody, and this is what kill me about people when they talk 50-50 and stuff like that. When you with somebody, none of this shit that you talking about should even care. Getting sexy for them should not matter. None of these things should matter. All of this shit is shit that you should be trying to do just because this is the person that you want to be with type shit. And you want to make happy. And that's on the male side too. When it comes to 50-50. And at a point on both sides, you're going to possibly have to take care of the other person. So you have to be mature enough to understand that part of the game, because a lot of women will think it's going to go one way and be hoping for it to be this way. And it's like one day something actually might happen to that man and he's not able to provide the same way that he was able to provide or do the things that he was able to do. And mentally he might not be in that space no more or whatever. Like, niggas go through shit too. And another thing is, niggas go through shit more heavily because nobody's there to ask a nigga what's wrong with them. Everybody asks bitches what's wrong with them. Like, nobody be really like stopping they day for no nigga, bro. It's just not realistic. I don't know what the fuck she talking about. This shit sounded dumb when she said that.
Things, but I'm going through a lot on the side. So I feel like there needs to be some compensation in that way.
You okay with the man being the head of the house?
Yeah. I do feel like that is my tea, because I do come from like a very southern and very traditional, and that's what I saw. And I think for me, I don't want to have to do that. There's too many on this side in my own career. There's too many questions, too many decisions, too much brain power going to that I don't want to also have to do that for a family.
Right.
No thanks. That's on you, sir.
Right.
That's on you.
Have you ever introduced one of your boyfriends to your dad? No. Well, not. What am I saying, Courtney? Not commonly and not often. Only as I have gotten older, and like it hasn't been a lot. Right.
It could never be.
Do they, when you say, "Well, I want you to meet my dad," do they get nervous? Because I'm pretty sure they probably Googled your dad.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a thing of nervous, because I'm probably picking somebody who has a lot of confidence in themselves, because I have a lot of confidence in myself too. So,
you picking him, huh?
Huh?
He think he chose you, but you chose him.
What?
Yes. I just want to throw that out there.
One win. No, I'm not. But yeah, so no, I don't think that they would get scared or anything. And also, I feel like my choices hold enough respect that if my family happens to meet anybody I'm dating, they're probably like, "Whoa, what? Who are you? You gotta be good."
Yes.
I just don't bring anybody around, because it's just not that serious to me. I didn't even date until literally I was 18.
That's what I was about to ask you. So you come out to LA and you move out to LA in 17. That would be very interesting. Like, you moved to LA on your own. I wonder what your parents were thinking. Like, oh no, what? LA? Why you got to move so far away?
Nah, that wasn't what they thought at all, because I had been coming back and forth from LA since I was 9. So we all knew and associated LA with where you go to work in that field, you know? So it was kind of just like, that's what we know. We know you're going to do that. But of course it's very, very hard. And I think my mom and dad were kind of in this I don't know, maybe they was a little naive to think what was going to happen. But we all needed to be a little bit naive, you know? I didn't want to live in any possible negative reality. To me, I was like, once I go there, it's up. That's what I thought, and I think that's what I had to think. That delusion kind of helped me to keep going.
So years 5, 6, 7, and 8. Why didn't you give up?
Why didn't I? Um, because I still had a little money in that time. Because
I ain't gonna lie. She seemed like the type of woman that don't do a lot of thinking. Like to a certain degree. She seemed like she real selfish and shit. It's just how she carrying herself about in this interview and how she's speaking as far as her morals and shit. Like even when she said what she said as far as she don't want to have to think about this and the third would have come to a family. She want to be focused on her career when she already got to think about this, that, and the third with her career. She seemed like a real dramatic ass bitch. I wouldn't personally tell nobody to just be fucking with her if I was Donovan Mitchell. Personally, I wouldn't like continue dating her because her world is shallow, her mind is shallow. She's somebody that was raised by a father, but like they never really kept it real with her, or they never really explained certain shit or broke down certain shit to her. Motherfuckers, a lot of motherfuckers be in married families and be seeing their parents married and just be seeing that their parents is married and they wanna take that and rebuild that. But it's like you gotta understand what come with that, what come without that. You feel me? Things and of that nature. When you getting married to somebody or when you being in a relationship with somebody, it's about the both of y'all. It's not just about one of y'all. All that this role more important than that role is just dumb. It don't even make sense because a lot of women don't even cook and clean nowadays. So what she's saying, even what she said as far as who gonna keep the house clean and shit. Like, bitch, you saying you doing all of this shit with your career, so I know you're not gonna clean up at the crib. So that's another thing a nigga gotta do. But we gotta hold on to tradition and shit like that. That's my thing. But it don't really matter. At the end of the day, if you're in a relationship with a person and you being with a person, you have to understand whatever you're doing for them has to be out of the fact that you want to be with this person. And if this is somebody you taking seriously. But that's if you in a relationship with this person. This ain't somebody I personally get into a relationship with. Because they not understanding anything can happen. I might lose my confidence. Anything. Men go through things. Men have challenges. I hate when women say hormonal shit and all that bullshit because it's like it's dumb. Niggas go through depression also. Niggas go through certain things also. Niggas go through phases of being lonely also. There's a lot of niggas that kill themselves out here. A lot of niggas that bury themselves in drugs. Women ain't the only people who go through shit. Women ain't the only people who need to be drugged out of the dark sometimes and held up and things like that. So I really hate when women say shit like this. This lets me know you not a builder, you a taker. You gonna come in and you gonna get what you want. And if I don't got it at that time or if I can't provide it at that moment, you gonna be gone. But y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think. I'm gonna leave this shit out.
Gotta know your purpose, understand what work is. This nigga's is lurking, I'm serving. Tryna close your curtains, these hoes be perping. OG told me, boy, watch your back. Ayy, these niggas bound to attack. Gotta know your purpose, understand what work is. These niggas is lurking, observing. Tryna close your curtains, these hoes be perping. OG told me, boy, watch your back. Ayy, these niggas bound to attack. Gotta know your purpose, end up worthless when you get used. I was birthed from the beast of the valley. You will shoot all that wolfing niggas doing when they know they really fooled. I'm confused. Since when did small fries make rules? I break those. Now bodies dropping like clues. The team masked up. We just call them who's who. It don't matter who they is. They know to shoot you. These bullets ain't got no name. What nigga my aim do? It been a minute since you felt this shit. Bernie Mac, bitch, tell me who you fucking with. If it ain't self-made, I can't even trust this shit. So bring an extra clip in case them niggas trip. Send they ass on the permanent vacay. The mob lock your whole squad down like Treyway. Murderous paragraph Undertaker. Or that skinny nigga that's making these bigger niggas go get that weight up. Understand what work is. These niggas is lurking, observing. Tryna close your curtains. These hoes be perping. OG told me, boy, watch your back. Ayy, these niggas bound to attack. Gotta know your purpose, understand what work is. These niggas is lurking, observing. Tryna close your curtains. These hoes be perping. OG told me, boy, watch your back. Ayy, these niggas bound to attack. They coming, ayy. Feed 5 whole fum. I ain't the biggest nigga, still I make the large run. That's the heart up in the nigga. Don't need a large gun. No weapon formed against me ever wins. Are you dumb? I'm a verbal Tommy gun. These rappers sugar plums. I bite a couple of them, now you see they really crumbs. Gun smoke to the lungs. I'm really 101. A L for me just mean it's a lesson to learn from. Coming back from the dead to bury these bitches. All you niggas my son, but I'm speaking with these switches. I heard you got your gun, but you riding with 3 snitches. If you step into the king, you'll be dying with 3 bitches. Ayy, get it twisted, get fucked. Your mama better pray you be quick enough when you duck, or get left with a hole that's big enough for a slut. I'm waking up to some blood on my clothes.